Hello internet friends, it's Rad Edits, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to be a boss-ass editor. These are all tips I've collected to help you improve, and I'll be showing you, stuff throughout the video. So yeah, let's get it poppin'. Just wanted to pop in really quick and say, because I totally forgot to put this in earlier, that I personally use the program VideoStar, which is an iOS app. But if you use like AE or CCP or whatever, you are totally free to watch this video because there's like maybe one or two that apply to just VideoStar, but really I feel like this applies to any editing of any sort really. But yeah, just so you know. Alright, so tip number 1. I know people aren't going to be too thrilled to hear this, but if you want an at least decent edit, you will have to pay. I mean, yes, you could do the little, free versions that VideoStar has, and their like video effects version thingy-mabobber, you know what I mean. You could do those, but to be quite honest with you, they just end up looking choppy and just not that good, in my personal opinion, because they're just choppy and they don't look as smooth or as flattering, you know what I mean? Plus, you're gonna of course want to use multi-layer, which does cost money to, add more designs to your edit. So if you want an edit, you're gonna have to pay because editing is a luxury. It is not a necessity, so I know it's sad, but editing isn't water, it's not food. You still have to pay for water and food, and those are necessities. So yeah, it's sad, but yeah, that's it, sorry. So this is the part that you ask me, well Mar, what do I pay for? So let's take a look, shall we? So the ones with the check marks are obviously the ones that I have. And each pack is about like $2.99, $3.99, I don't know. It's just like a couple dollars, US dollars for me. I don't know about y'all who live wherever else, sorry. But yeah, that's how it is here. And I'm gonna assume that it's just not too much no matter where you live. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now and just get to the packs. So obviously I would recommend multi-layer. Probably not Cinema Pro pack, because I forgot what that was. I think it's just filters. And then these are like the 3D shapes. I would recommend those, but obviously they're not like needed if you just want to do like 2D edits instead of 3D. Do your thing. And then velocity and time mapper, that's clearly just like velocity. Custom coloring, I forgot what that one is actually, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I think that's like where you go to transform and make your own colorings. If that's the case, I'd recommend that as well. But pretty much, yeah, I don't really know where I'm going with this. Like a lot of these, I just kind of wasted money on. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like some of them, I'm like, wow, I totally could have lived without that. But yeah, really all you need is like the multi-layer and like maybe custom coloring, maybe 3D if you want to do 3D. And honestly, after that, you can just get like anything that you want to make your edits look good. So the second thing you need to know about editing is that it takes time and practice, which will lead us to our next tip. You will not ever, if even ever, execute a clip, transition effect, whatever, perfect the first time. Like I said, it takes practice. Like, don't go into it thinking the first time you make an edit, it's gonna be perfect and amazing and bomb and just like every other Instagram edit that you've ever seen. It takes time and practice. That's why people do it as like a hobby, or some people even do it as a job. I mean, hey, look at me. How the hell did I make it this far? I don't know. I'm not even that good. Anyway, it takes time and practice. Like, you will never execute it first on the first time. Wait, you will never execute it perfect on the first time, if I knew English. But yeah, even I still don't do it perfectly on the first time. And that's okay. It's all about learning from your mistakes and improving. So yeah. Now to our third tip. Always save your keyframes or colorings or whatever it is as presets, so when you're done you can come back and readjust later if you like ever mess up on something. If you like, let's say you do a perfect clip in multi-layer, or you thought you did, and then you look back at it later and you're like, oh shit, I forgot to add this thing, or I didn't do this as well as I thought that I would. If you have it saved as a preset, you can just import it all back in and then just fix that one simple thing that you wanted to fix earlier. Yeah, pretty swaggy, right? onto our fourth tip, I think. Yes, fourth. Anyway, sorry guys. Just watch tutorials, watch me edits, other editors' edits, and so forth. Seeing how others execute their art will help you process and improve at yours. Of course, this doesn't mean copy or anything of that sort, but just learn from other editors, see what they're doing, and just like, you know, learn. See how people do their style and see how it can help you improve. Like if someone does a cool ass transition, you could be like, hey, I like that. I feel inspired. I'm gonna try something like that. You know what I mean? Obviously, you can't really copy transitions because they're just like, whatever. But if someone, I don't know, don't copy. Don't be an asshole. Like, don't copy someone's edit piece by piece is basically what I'm trying to get at. But gain inspiration. That is it. You're welcome. Sorry for the confusion. Alright, so since I already have a video on this, I'm going to anyways go ahead and go through it really quickly with you guys. Always have smooth curves. Always have smooth transitions. Do not let your edits look choppy. I mean, if you're about... What? That was not even English. If you're more about the design of the edit, that's cool and that's all right, but like also try to have smooth edits. It'll make them look so much better. So here's how. So we're just gonna do a simple slide over. So all the way at the end, we're just gonna move it a little bit, and then we're gonna click path, custom, QR code, import, since I already have it saved just so I can save time. So for the first part of the transition, we're going to have it start to slow to fast. And you're always going to want your first one to look like this. Like, see how here it's like big and then it gets steeper at the end? That's what you're going to want. And then go to color and tracking blur. And this is another one that you will want to pay for. If not, I mean, you don't really have to. It's just a little more convenient. You can either use focus, or you can go to, hold on fam, this one I think, but then you're gonna have to play around with it and like turn it up and down for when the transition is actually moving. Anyway, tracking blur, it's easier, so, and it makes your edit look smooth. So now in the next clip, back in multi-layer, we'll just snatch a random photo. This awesome photo. Oh my god. I'm sorry, it kills me. Anyway. Why am I using this? Oh my god, I hate myself. So at the beginning, obviously at the end, we're gonna just like save it there. And then at the beginning, move it over from the opposite direction. Once again, go to your custom curves. Sorry if this is really fast. I swear I have a more detailed video on it. Go ahead and watch that. It's like 2 videos back. Anyway, now you want this one to go fast, slow. And you can once again add your motion blur. I'm sorry, every time I think of this damn photo. It's so stupid, what the hell? Anyway, and now you have a smooth transition. So if you are new here and you don't really know that, go ahead. I have a video on it. Sorry for like this self-promo, but I swear it's much more detailed than this. But yeah, that's kind of like the basic like intro. And finally, I just want to say, I know this is kind of cheesy, just be creative, have fun with it. Don't ever stress about it too much, because in actuality, this is just a hobby. It's just for fun. It shouldn't feel like an obligation or a job. So yeah, just do it out of love and do it out of passion. Don't stress too much if you feel like you're not good enough or good as other editors, because you're fantastic and you're trying your best, and that's all that matters. And you will improve over time. Like, I swear to you, you will improve the more that you do it. Practice takes perfect. Wait, no. Practice makes perfect. Yes, that was English. Yay, go me. I know English. I've only been speaking it for 16 years. It's really hard for me. Anyway, so yeah. Sorry if these tips were not super helpful, because I know that this is more of like for beginners than anyone else really. I think, I don't know. Just whatever. Anyway, if you were looking for more tutorials or things that go further in depth, congrats, you have clicked on the right channel. I have all sorts of tutorials, all sorts of transitions, 3D editing, all that good shit. So if you want to go check that out, shameless self-promo, go ahead, because I think I have great videos on them. I don't know, I'm just saying. You are free to do that. Anyway, so yeah, if you love this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you hated this video, please give it a big thumbs up, because that is very well appreciated. I love you, thank you, and bye!